Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to episode number 14 of God of War Ragnarok. I am your popular host, Zach Dawson, only from Titanic, pretty much in one place. You guys already recall I don't go back to. You guys already recall there's a couple things that's. I pretty much got a couple things to range go through today from this morning, and anything else with views and beliefs. We've got 388 mods and exciting followers to begin. Um, If you guys want to catch more God of War Ragnarok, I did do a community post, but I decided to erase that pretty much in return, and pretty much tell you guys what's going on in return, or pretty much afterwards. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, with tons of great action, popularity, and some awesomeness. And pretty much, knowledge is power. When we meet and greet new committee members, guys, new companions, one at a time. Anytime we manage to meet new committee members, new companions, guys, with our popular community, with our companions and our 388 mods and our followers, all we gotta do, guys, is two things. Follow and Sam. Sam follow guys on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. In fact, also, guys, it's the most gifted popular name of all time, only from Titanic. Pretty much between ever since 1912. That's the name a few guys really disguise it and have views and beliefs, a lot of excitement, pretty much smiles, and pretty much don't have anything else out of your sights. At least it's not, but today's date, guys, is February 13th, 2023. Now, if you guys have an account on Twitter today, on a Monday morning, once you guys already recall, I don't usually live stream on Monday morning since I would be working at the factory here today, but I had to make a couple calls, and pretty much one of them just had to pretty much cancel my thing. Pretty much anything else in return, and with Big Movie, we're gonna give you guys a YouTube poll on this one while we're at it. You guys can look me up, guys, Zach Dawson, on Twitter. Over 4 years I've been on, and over 6 on YouTube. And my love and I, 2,193 days. It was really amazing, guys. You guys already recall I have my first interview coming up around 4:15 here today, so I made a couple of calls earlier this morning. Call transportation the same way also. And it has been confirmed that I will be back to working on Wednesday. Pretty much just to name a few. The big movies that were so... Damn, guys, hold on. That was so cased. But now, while I'm doing this YouTube poll, guys, with our 388 mods and our followers, it's more awesome, outstanding, and more popular, rather. What you guys gotta do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. It was showcased last night from Super... Hold on, I don't want to have to misspell any words, guys. Make sure everything else is incessant. 27. Which of these are you most ready for? But other than that, guys, just inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. Just follow and share, guys, and follow me, your most favorite popular host of all time from Titanic. Me, guys, Zach Dawson. Just name a few. Keep it much more awesome, tremendous, and anything else in return. If you guys have an account also on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, or shooting, well, we usually want critical, guys, or go after Steam gift cards between. It's usually one of two different ways. So pretty much people can describe any game that's more awesome, great gameplay, graphics, a lot of comparisons. What's up, Ping? Make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome back to our awesome community. With about 388 mods and our followers. Let's really get prepared, have something sadistic, and have something to live by in return. You guys can look me up, guys, Zach Dawson. Zach Dawson 93, guys, is my ultimate popular name of all time. Never give up, guys, never surrender, keep it more awesome, tremendous, and anything else in return. Let me see if I can get another one in. But yeah, guys, my stuff's been really good. That's why God of War Ragnarok's been really good, but with its popularity, and also... The last was part 1 as well, which I'll get to that in just a little bit. It's very occupying, and anything else exciting, and a lot of exploration. But you guys already understand what my Zanzris are. my top 2 entries will still remain the same. So first up, guys, if you love RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War Ragnarok, you guys still receive new episodes every 3 to 4 days a week as we speak. Pretty much to go through today, so I've always been a big Final Fantasy fan, guys, since I was just a kid. You know, I love it. It's a lot of, I mean, people do a hell of a job coming out of Square Enix and also doing anything else, views and beliefs, anything else, keep it out of their busy schedules, and anything else is more, not throwing a temper tantrum rather, or not doing absolutely nothing to keep yourselves right in hand of what I think, of what you guys really think too. It's like, it's not just about me. It's about you guys too, with about 388 mods and our followers. And if there's any other RPGs like Diablo, or I don't think the, like say, action RPGs, JRPGs, classic RPGs, we all know, guys, that Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is going to be coming out for the PS4 version and also the Switch version. What you guys already recall, I beat 3, 4, and 6, which they did an amazing job between the pixel remasters as we speak. So other than that, I'm looking to target that down the road this coming spring of this year.
Enough.
But I'm gonna have anything else all said and done between looking at jobs and return. So that's why I got one earlier tonight, guys. And I just thought I would get a chat out of the way this morning. And you guys understand what my situation is. Pretty much backward and forward. At this point in time, instead of taking below average stuff. Also, guys, with RPGs, number 2. Any sports games you guys really enjoy with awesome gameplay, awesome music, pretty much good stuff in the background or anything. Like baseball, racing, football, soccer. You guys understand I'm not into FIFA that much. That equals soccer to go through today because, well, soccer's not really my realistic thing for me. Because usually, I mean, soccer I used to play back on PSP, but well, you guys can see I'm more into baseball now. I just got done doing a game of Inside Pits a little bit ago today. So it has been confirmed, guys. I'm off most of today since Transportation canceled my ride going into the factory today and also tomorrow. So I'm going to be having job interviews in return. One tonight, and I think I did look at this text message yesterday. Already this morning today. So, and it has been confirmed that my other 2 is going to be on 11 o'clock tomorrow. So you guys should get The Last of Us Part 1 pretty much early in the morning, if I'm right. But I'll keep you guys informed and pretty much infoed if anything else comes in. But yeah. You guys can look me up, guys. Zach Dawson93. Your favorite popular host of all time. Only from Titanic, guys. Having you find people with our 388 mods and our most exciting, tremendous popular community. Now the last one that we normally look at, guys. If you guys have an account on Instagram, guys can check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus, over 2 years plus, at number 2. We got each other, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want pretty much the tools that can help you guys out by accepting donations, doing anything else to help you guys out. Like accepting super chats, super singles and thanks, and also dropping donations to Streamlabs. You guys need over 4K watch hours and over 1,000 followers. Or it normally equals, guys, 1K. So Kevin's awesome. We got each other on Twitter, guys, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. That's to name a few, something sadistic and something pretty much worthy out of experience. Out of respect, loving, caring, and supportive. You know, we're one awesome community with about 288 mods and exciting followers. That's really balance it and keep anything moving. And keep it once more in a really good level. That's all we've really got to do, guys. Keep it right on hand. Not have anything else to really pretty much have a lot of surprise and also a lot of cooperation the same way at the same time, so. But pretty much, guys, better late than ever. But that's okay, though. But Kevin, guys, I love this guy. He's really nice. He's funny. He's talented.
Oh, sure.
And if you guys want some help, too. He comes in every couple days, guys, every week to go through the day between 1 to 2 days a week. But the reason why he hasn't been The reason why he hasn't been jumping to my live streams that much is because, well,
Forgive me.
9 times out of 10 he's just been busy and pretty much giving anything else to reassert. Well, it's not too bad to really speculate or pretty much look ahead at this point.
Oh, careful. Careful.
So as you see, we've got a couple people that are having dinner today. We've got Kratos, Artemis, and pretty much the brother. And the one that has the upper size of a 7-footer, maybe like a 9-footer. If I'm right or
Enjoy.
incorrect or not.
Enjoy, my friend.
Well, while we're at it, guys, welcome to check out Kevin. If you want extra popularity and help, he's live 24 hours, 7 days a week. Also, guys, my Sekiro's Hana and Sorty, and so on and so forth, to go a little more extra, but not
Here
very
you
deep.
are.
But as always, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. Analysis power. When we meet and greet new community members, guys, new companions, one at a time.
Didn't mean to offend.
We guys want shoutouts. With our 388 mods and our followers, they're always acceptable. Not anything else to get out of your hands, or get a lot of fresh air, rather. But as much as you really want to. And you guys can vote also. A land of 44. And Silverman is pretty much not doing months of damn thing, rather. But Sailor Moon, guys, is at 1. But Alan's been taking total control of the competition to go through today, so doesn't need a motive, guys. Does not need any frustration otherwise. But yeah, guys, with our 388 mods and our followers, and me, guys, as your awesome, one and only popular host of all time, me, guys, Zach Dawson from Titanic. You guys understand what we do. And as apparently, guys, Kratos gets a little upset and uptight with Artemis, saying Artemis is his son. And went on to say nothing more. Well, you're telling me. Nothing else to take out of progress or take any out of ruthless and aggressive, rather, between complications. But the most damn important thing, guys, with our popular community, about 388 mods and our companions, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment. Follow and share me out, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys all recall my highest likes, and over 6 years on YouTube, and over 4 on Twitter, is 808 likes, 1478 views, and mods 388. And also, guys, every 19 to 20, a handful of INC news, with our 388 mods and our followers, and your favorite popular host, guys, me, Zach Dawson, only from Titanic. Does not need to spell any whereabouts or congregations or anything. So I'm guessing you guys want to know what's been going on coming out of today. Well, basically, guys, I was waiting for my pickup, and it's like, I remember having a couple of conversations earlier to think about over the weekend and so far today, and I'm like, well, I'm pretty much I'm gonna have a couple extra nights since, well, I had a couple.
I do too.
Pretty much just to name a few. Pretty much this past weekend. So I'm like, well, since I've got a couple interviews in return, pretty much one tonight and also tomorrow, I may as well just sit back and relax, and go back on Wednesday. So I made a couple calls to go through today, and I'm like, well, I don't see that being an issue, Even though, guys, I do get my upcoming check on Thursday, so you guys don't recall what the plans are going forward. Pretty much just to name a few, and the plan going around is, the first thing I'm gonna take care of, guys, is get a Google Play card to take care of premium for the 22nd, pretty much before next week, and then pretty much maybe Amazon, but I'm also going to give my love's payment after Titanic this past Saturday, and once I acquired most of the part, and that's why Titanic, guys, has been around for 25 years. Ever since, guys, this past year, and ever since then, the previous year that came out was back in 1997. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna give my love her payment after premium. So everything's flying in the reins and pretty much fully awake, and anything else in a good style and also good movement. Rabbi Lifestyle, make a love shout out. How you doing? What's up? Good to see you. With our entire, guys, 388 mods and our followers. But today's date, guys, is, as I mentioned, February 13th, 2023. Want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. If we're looking to go with somebody you love, and go with somebody with dates, watching a movie, or having dinner or something. Whatever's good for you guys. It's not about just one person. It's about having two people spending the rest of their lives together and doing anything they want. You know, just to really keep a ride at hand and not be stoked and get anything else too upset by it. But as far as what's going on today, guys, well, I'm gonna be most likely relaxing because, well, since I don't get back to the factory so far today till Wednesday, then I may as well just relax, keep my feet up, maybe get some, pretty much get a little bit of anything else in return. I did watch the Super Bowl a little, pretty much some of it last night, and to be honest, my opponent wanted a couple, pretty much 2.5 hours last night, and going forward, it's like, well, I mean, who and I were looking to get to 2.5 hours last night, and basically, I noticed one of my packets coming out of Amazon, I think yesterday or this past Saturday, to go through. It's, I'm like, us thinking, I told her, I said I forgot something, I'll be right back. So, pretty much just to name a few. I mean, she told me to take my time and return, so, as long as it's not going back and forth, maybe like left to right, or up and down. So I decided just to, pretty much go back here at the house and pretty much get my packets to make sure my love is happy. Even though it was like 3 days yesterday, you know, just to name a few and have something to possibly instruct rather. So I decided to get the packets and just make my way to my love's place afterwards. But so far today, guys, it's been 2,193 days today. So pretty much just to overlook or having a really good concept. So the plan going forward is, here's the stat sheet as I look at it for our 388 mods and our followers. So the plan going forward here today, guys, is since we got 2 practices and two Valentine's Day dances, one tomorrow night to pay 5 even, and also pretty much the other one, guys, for free on Wednesday, 9 times out of 10. Guys, I recall I will be back at the factory in the morning on Wednesday, but I don't know if, I'm thinking about maybe live streaming tomorrow morning, since I don't get my second interview till 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, so, which is actually AM Eastern time. So honestly, it all depends. I mean, you guys would, I'm a little bit sure you guys should get The Last of Us Part 1. But as far as Wednesday goes, no. I don't think you guys will get a chat on Wednesday. But if I get a live stream in the morning tomorrow, all bets are off, but you guys already understand and notice that The Last of Us Part 1's been doing really, really, really good. Pretty much every Tuesday and Wednesdays. It's just that any game I do, as a resolution, that game gets 95 plus. So I just decided to erase my community post from today. I think that's what's going on between pretty much today and tomorrow. So I had to get that out of the way and pretty much give you guys a summary and the update. So even though everybody makes mistakes and
where you going?
People just need a couple days just to pretty much get some deep breaths and try to inhale and exhale at this point if you're doing yoga or something. But yeah, I will say, guys, well, I did have a couple hours, actually no, not 2 hours, but I thought I was going to get her packets pretty much from Amazon here at the house yesterday, and I pretty much had to waste my breath, and I'm like, there goes my 2 hours now. So, but my love was asking, guys, if we should try to make up for it tonight, after my interview today. I'm like, well, I don't see why not, but as long as I let you know in return. But we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens going forward. With our 388 mods, exciting, wonderful followers. Alrighty, guys, on a Monday morning today. Today's February 13th, 2023. I want to wish you guys a happy, loving, caring, supportive Valentine's Day going into tomorrow, and also any place that you're at or wherever you are. With our 388 mods and our exciting followers. What's up, Killer Day? Make a love shout out. How you doing, my brother? With our 388 mods and our followers. Well, you see, guys, at least it's 100% Kristen. I'm like, thank God I can relax today and also tomorrow since I gotta take care of a couple things. Actually, one thing here today, later on today, and also pretty much have a couple things tomorrow with pretty much stop stuff and return of the community. And I mean, like I said, you guys should hopefully get an episode of The Last of Us Part 1 tomorrow, pretty much in the morning.
Sent?
But no live
What's
stream
that?
on Wednesday.
Oh,
So since I've got the
I
X1 guys at
understand.
11 in the morning
wish you
tomorrow,
were here to meet you.
I just bought myself some time in the morning. So doesn't need a motive, doesn't need anything else to go forward or backward.
There's a lot of you, huh?
But how you doing today, Koadze? Good to see you, buddy. Now while we're at it, guys, just
smell?
remember, love,
air
support, and
here is-
respect is the key. See awesome and
know.
creative, and no, knowledge is power.
Maybe it's these trees.
Well, we meet exciting new people, guys. With our 388 mods and our followers, one at a time. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, guys, new companions,
You
one
tell me if
step at
you
a
were gonna
time.
meet me.
With our 388 mods and our followers.
That's a joke, right?
All we gotta do, guys, is follow and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also Reddit, guys. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Never give up, never surrender. See awesome and creative guys more popular, and more extremely outstanding.
I've
In
never
fact, also,
seen
guys,
a
it's the
forest
most
like this
gifted,
before.
popular, pretty much gifted name of all time, only from Titanic. From 1997, guys, ever since this past year of 2022 already. What's the R? Exactly the good results. From the box office between that and also Avatar 2. I did look a little bit of that over the weekend. When my love and I were watching the Super Bowl and return. I did watch a little bit of bits and pieces between the halftime show with watching Rihanna. And from what I've heard, guys, she's honestly pregnant, as far as I know. And honestly, well, I'm not sure which one she's going to be carrying, but congratulations to her, though. So I did watch a little bit of the halftime show last night. I think it was good. She pretty much sang most of her songs coming off the bat yesterday, so the halftime show lasted for almost, right against almost 15 minutes. If I'm correct, it'll have something to reassure. Well, while we're at it, guys, if you guys have an account on Twitter today, you guys can send me out and follow me on Twitter. The name is Zach Dawson, guys, from Titanic. You're marvelous, handsome, one and only popular host of all time. Coming up this coming July, guys, of this year, it'll be 5 years I've officially been on Twitter. It's and the number one milestone of all time for all of us here today will be 7 years on YouTube. That day, guys, will be coming in on July 30th of this year, guys, of 2023. Which is fantastic. It's really good. Exactly amazing. Give it right on deck, guys, but not coming at a sore spot.
You know who
I think it's an outstanding achievement. But I mean, as long as nothing else is below average between one thing or between one other app, rather. But I obviously think it's exciting, you know. But for now, guys, once we reach July, and it's been 4 years I've been on Twitter, over 6 on YouTube, and my love and I, the highest milestone that's time with YouTube.
Wow.
It's 2,193 days. That's exactly how long we've had the streak for. We're still planning on getting married and get physical engagement to go through today very shortly. Probably like soon.
Kind of.
Damn it.
I mean, we've still been taking our
already messing
time,
this up.
as everybody else has been doing.
It's just
Between
you're the
5,
first
6,
person I've
7,
talked to.
maybe like almost 10. Which is
Very
not too bad to really ask or take. Pretty much not rush anything.
And weird.
I mean, it's not about rushing. It's about taking your time, love each other so much no matter what happens, making sure everybody gets comfort, and when it comes to good, average, or bad time situations, as long as you take it one step at a time, but not rush it or encourage it. Now, as far as what's going on in the story, guys, we are introduced by the name of Angar Boda.
Your answer soon enough.
Artemis is having a little conversation with her, talking about some transactions, probably something else rather, but not too much to
You
ask.
said you knew
Well, guys,
me?
our new reason,
Like I said.
since we don't have control of Kratos right now, doing that one thing between the conflicts in between
Not your name?
both of them,
No.
is we are at the Lost Sanctuary now. And so we're looking to explore the Iron World with pretty much with her already. But that should be really nice. We're gonna be looking at skills, guys, while I'm speaking. Now while we're at it, guys, all you guys gotta do is inform your name, how long you've been active on Twitter. Just follow and share me out, guys. Share and follow me on Twitter as much as you want. Your favorite popular host, guys, me, Zach Dawson, your one and only. If you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, or any shooting, anytime you want, exactly, you're welcome to use your card or go after Steam gift cards. That's why there's 20s, 50s, and pretty much anything else that's maximum. Pretty much in the hundreds column, so you guys can look me up, Zach Dawson 93. The most handsome, popular name from Titanic that you guys are hearing right now. We also got some, pretty much the entire skills that's already been unlocked. And this is what it looks like, guys, in the following. You've gone Focus Shot in the top. You've gone Focus, I'm going to get the pronunciation. Focus Vitality or something. And then you've gone Dexterous Shot. Sonic Echoes, we already got that one in position. And then we've got three new ones. You've got Soaring Eagle Eye, which I think it looks nice. The same with Deceptive and Cunning. Then at the very bottom, guys, we've got Arrow Surpass. With Artemis, guys, gets additional arrows. Runic arrows to suit. Now for aggressive, guys, we've gone Breaching Bass, Evasive Marksman, Rushing Ascent, Bludgeoning Strikes, Imbues Assault, High Ground, Isis Reversal, and also Warriors Reversal. Now, as we're talking about Steam, guys, if you guys love RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War Ragnarok, you guys will always get new episodes 3 to 4 days a week, pretty much for the most part. But that's why this is one of the best games that obviously does have the highest popularity. Always has and always will. I mean, just the way we look at it. It's more awesome, more interesting, fantastic, and even though this game, guys, would have won this past year's Game of the Year, but Elden Ring did an amazing job by capturing it. I mean, that's why you've got the two biggest games that are very outstanding, very nice, and much more to have a lot of exploration. I mean, who does not love and have the favoritism of exploration? I mean, I do. I know some of you guys do too. This is not to really brag or beg for mercy, but much more to encourage and take a lot of credit and a lot of good help, for instance. So yeah. Assassin's Creed Mirage, guys, is still coming up this year for the PS5 to begin. But I'm looking to dig a little bit deep with that. Final Fantasy 16, that's still coming up, guys, on June 22nd, exactly, and Diablo 4. And the very first pre-order I will be having. You guys already know what the first one is. That will be interesting, not even something juicy, rather. And that would be, guys, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So I'm still going to get that one. I'm going to get 4 out of 4. But I'll give you guys info and see if there's anything else to post or anything else not to jeopardize either way. But we'll see what happens, guys, with our 388 mods and our exciting followers. We got some, oh, wait a minute, what was the other thing I was saying? Oh, yeah, guys, sports, like Madden, racing, baseball, or pretty much golf. Baseball, guys, has been my #1 top priority to go through today with our popular community. And the baseball projects I'm still doing is Inside Pits, which is a really, really kind thing if you're playing on a PC, on a phone, a tablet, or anything. But baseball has been my #1 priority. Madden used to be ever since I recently played Madden 22, thanks to my old friend Arminix Games, aka Devin, Devin. So I'm like, well, I may as well give Madden an opportunity. But ever since then, guys, I haven't played Madden for almost a little bit of a decade, if I'm right. But anytime my old friend Devin wants me to go back to Madden, I can let him know. Or he can let me know anytime he wants, but not much to us, guys, or not too much to really comply, but as long as we know what we're doing, guys, by giving each other thumbs up, comments, a lot of support, views, and popularity. A lot of comments the same way. You guys already know my name, Zach Dawson 93. Your favorite hot, popular creator of all time. Decreation, Megalove shout out. How you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. With our entire followers, guys, and our 388 mods, which is really impressive. So yeah. Now, if you guys have an account on Instagram, check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus. He's fantastic. He does a hell of a job on his channel, on his very first one, and also his backup as well. And that's exactly right, guys. 5 and 2 is 7. Got his very first account over 5 years and over 2 years as number 2. Got his also on social media, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want the important things, like popularity and help, they're pretty much the very last on the statement, and pretty much in the category. But if you guys want people to give you thumbs up, comments, and plenty of support, views, and also watch hours, you guys seen 2 totals. You guys seen over 4K watch hours and 1,000 followers. That's all you guys really need to have right now. Exactly, pretty much just to help you guys out. Just in case people can help you out as much as possible. Like anything else in return. But it's pretty much 9 times out of 10, as long as you know what you're doing. Whatever kind of stuff you like live streaming on YouTube. It's not too much to really prevent or take. Pretty much the costing, rather. As long as there's nothing else everlasting or anything. But it all depends what people think. You know, anything else that people enjoy, what you guys enjoy for our 388 mods and our followers. Anybody in the United States, for any state that you're watching YouTube, you guys can watch any creator you want, especially me too. For our 388 mods and our followers. And that's me, guys, Zach Dawson from Titanic. Just to name a few. Not go below average or dig deep under the dirt or anything else to really spice things up or make anything else hot. But yeah,
I'll be up above you, but keep going the way you're going.
But if you guys want popularity and some help, you guys can check out Kevin. I love this guy. And the best chance for him, for you guys to check him out, with our proper community, guys, it's 24 hours and 7 days a week. Also, guys, my second rose, Hannah. I actually love her dearly. But my point, guys, is my first rose, Dawson. Always has and always will be. We're not losing each other anymore, but that's why we're talking some big plans for this year. After I get a job here, very shortly. Probably within the next week or two, but coming out of development, but I'll let excuse me, guys. But I will keep you guys informed coming out of later on today and see what's going on with that and see what came out of tomorrow too. But we don't have no worries, guys, or any contributions. But yeah, give you guys info and see where that's going to stand. But yeah, guys, my second rose, Hana, Kevin, and Sony is above as 24/7. And also, guys, Running Gig, the most extremely, most marvelous, most fantastic creator of all time. It's above 24 hours, 7 days a week. I think it live streams every couple of days, every once in a while. As long as it's not one damn thing that's not delaying or try to have anything else more aggressive or have anything else to really play it. Whatever's okay, guys, with us, it's okay with everybody else in return. But remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative. And knowledge is power. Well, we meet exciting new community members, guys, new companions, one at a time. My highest ones, guys, is 388. I'm still 12 away from 400, because I haven't ever reached that high quite yet. But it's probably going to be soon. Probably really, really soon. Depending if anything else is going to capture it. But if you guys want shoutouts, they're really important the same way at the same time. And you guys can also vote Sailor Moon at 1. And the one that's been having 44 votes is a beast. And that would be, guys, Alan, a whole new world. The most very important thing, guys, with our 388 mods and our exciting followers today, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment. Share me out and follow me, guys, Zach Dawson. Me, guys, your popular host of all time from Titanic. But ever since day one, guys, from 1912, ever since this past year of 2022, and that's everybody, guys, and our social media apps on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and also exactly Reddit. Alright, guys, let's see how much we can break down today. I mean, the Super Bowl 57 was on last night, And the Chiefs won their third Super Bowl title after a couple years. Super Bowl championship. Was both teams, guys, both the Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, which I normally respect as a Pittsburgh Steeler. They pretty much had an awesome hell of a game coming out of last night. And the Chiefs won 38-35, guys, after the help of the offense and also Patrick Mahomes. Both him and Jalen Hurts know how to really throw that quick, you know, avoiding injuries or anything else soothing. But today's day, guys, for IZN News on a Monday morning is February 13th, 2023. So, for those of you that did check out the trailers, we're going to get to them for you guys, so you guys can see what they are and what it's about the same way. So, let's check out, guys, the official Big Game Spot teaser trailer. It's called Transformers, guys, Rise of the Beasts. I did not check out the trailer, but I've heard some good things. You guys understand the very first trailer you guys saw of it. I've heard it's going to be really interesting. But the thing about this trailer, guys, it says the following. The name's Mirage, a new Autobot, guys, that will officially make his debut as the legendary Police Guys 911. Carrera RS 3.8, guys. He will be in Transformers Rise of the Beasts on June 9th. Now, returning to action, guys, in Spectral, they have captured moviegoers around the world. Rise of the Beast, guys, and Transformers will take audiences on a 1990s globe-trotting adventure and introduce, guys, the Maximals, the Predacons, Terracons, to an existing battle on Earth, guys, between Autobots and Decepticons. But if we look at the two teams, guys, they've been some sort of a big thing for over 40 years. As we look at it right now, since the 1980s, probably over the 1970s. Back when Transformers was a anime movie. And that's something to really think about, guys, to really express it. Just think about it for 1 second. Instead of waiting 5 or half hour to really think about it for a second, or pretty much or so. What's honestly, guys, is yes. You guys remember watching the old Transformers back when you guys were kids and also adults. So that's something to really look at. I will say, guys, Rise of the Beast is going to be interesting. It's going to be tremendous. I think it might be really good. Depending how... my opponent will kill me for this next one. There's also a trailer for the final performance for Harrison Ford, and that is for, of course, Dr. Jones, pretty much Dial of Destiny. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, guys, next up, the official big game trailer 2, guys, for the new and final, guys, of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I can see this movie doing pretty well, too. Now, let's talk about it for a minute.
It's just something my father...
I think 9 times out of 10, guys, it'll be doing pretty good. As all of us can get prepared, guys, for one last ride. One last ride, guys, for the entire franchise. And the entire series, too. So, that movie, guys, is still slated to come out in the month of June, coming up this year. I can see that movie doing some pretty much good, hopefully nice reviews. As long as it's not going to puke or anything. But I don't think anything else has to be out of, pretty much inside or outside the question. Guys, we have a new lore scroll. You've got 3. Number 1, you've got Dear Overseer, Shopping List, and number 3, the Tree. That's good enough to see how it is. But much more to really capture a little bit, but not out of one string or out of the other one. But it's all good, guys, but tremendous. Alright, guys, it's time for one last ride for our favorite Guardians of the Galaxy. So you guys can see the final volume of the movie. It's a so small baby rocket, and this is one last ride. What's 9 times out of 10, guys, it means one last time, as we speak. Like I said, guys, this movie should be really good. You know, everything we're pretty much already about, what do you call it? We're only a couple months now. We're already on Valentine's Day tomorrow, and pretty much the other thing too. Which is really not something to really think above average or anything else with nonsense, but I mean, if we talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I think like I said, it's going to have a really good review. I don't see that being out of the question or anything else deposited for it, but pretty much any problems or concerns on it. But I will say, guys, I watched a little bit of number 2. Don't know if I really liked it or hated it, but I think number 3 is going to tell all of it. The way we look at it and think about it for a change. But we'll see. Now, as we get to the next trailer, guys, back to what I was saying, guys, that my opponent will give my butt for a change, but it is his last performance. After 4 movies, guys, of the entire franchise with Harrison Ford, he still makes his last thing, guys, as Indiana Jones, as there is a big game teaser trailer for Dr. Jones, guys, at the Dial of Destiny. It's only a 30-second video, too. So the thing about this one, guys, he does return in Dr. Jones on June 30th, which Beloved and I are going to be watching a sit out of that very soon. And that's exactly before the end of June. And also right at the end of the second quarter of 2023 as well, during our new era. But as you guys can see, the summer a legend will face his destiny. As Harrison Ford, guys, returns in Dr. Jones and the Dial of Destiny in theaters on June 30th. I've said this earlier, guys, I'll say it again. The 5th and final Indiana Jones movie, Dial of Destiny, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing a nice job, but I mean a real good job at this point, but I don't know if it's going to set out Transformers: The Rise of the Beast. I mean, I don't think it should, but if we look at some big movies, you've got, I mean, here's the thing, guys, you've got the final Dr. Jones movie, you've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Rise of the Beast and Transformers. I mean, I can see them making a buttload of millions of dollars, maybe billions. But I'm not 100% sure about Dr. Jones. I mean, yes, it is his last performance, but gotta make sure how anything else is cooperating, you know, and trying to have good occupation, rather. I mean, people can say what they want, and if one of them thinks it's a better movie. I mean, I would have to put Dial of Destiny, guys, of Dr. Jones in most likely in my top 3 with Transformers and maybe Mario. But there is there's recently a Super Mario Brothers spot. If you guys have not, I'm pretty sure you guys really checked it out. Well, half of you guys have not. But we're gonna get to that too as soon as we can. But yeah, guys, this is his last performance. Cannot wait to see where that's coming off the bat. And I think it's gonna be awesome. But if you guys did check out pretty much the big game trailer of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, it does begin, guys, on June 30th. And the big game trailer, guys, features friends and foes. And the way we're talking about good friends, pretty much have been around for a long time, it's pretty much interesting. But you guys already recall who's going to be in the damn thing, to be honest. You've got Harrison Ford, Mads Mikkelsen, Phoebe or Philip, Waller-Bridge. Been joined, guys, by Antonio Banderas. He's been doing some good work on movies. Jonathan Rhys-Davies, he's coming back. Renee Wilson, Thomas Kritzman, Toby Jones, Boyd Holbrook, guys, Oliver Richards, and Ethan Isidore. In addition, also, guys, Logan James Mangold will also be directing the film. And there's also one other person, guys, that recently turned 91 years old, but he's been doing majority of the work with his music. And that's 91-year-old, guys, legendary composer, the one and only. The one and only, guys, John Williams. I think it's going to be done after that one, guys. I don't see his ass doing anything else. Even though he's best known for making Star Wars movies together, and pretty much doing Indiana Jones, but he does an incredible job, guys, with his music work. I mean, if anybody deserves a lot of credit, it's him. And also doing Extraterrestrial of E.T. I don't think he's ever done Top Gun movies, and I think he's also done Jurassic Park.
Thanks.
I think he did. I mean, my love can call me if I'm wrong, but I think he exactly did. I'm pretty sure, but I mean, you look at John Williams. He's been It's been having no problems with movies that. Pretty much no concerns with his movies that he's been doing what he wants to do and loving what he does as a fan favorite by composing music towards with other composers and pretty much have views and beliefs and doing something exciting with what he really loves to do and really has something to do with between movies and also music scores. Just like E.T. guys, just like Indiana Jones, out of respect for Harrison Ford. Well, it's gonna be sad to see him go, guys, and hang up the gloves and the whip. You know, just to really look at him. You know, he's gonna be up to 85. Pretty much, I think it's like the same age as Patrick Stewart is. You know, just between him, Jonathan Frakes. I know that LeVar Burton, guys, is not in his damn 70s right now. I think he's in his even though he was gonna voice I don't think he was going to voice anybody in Dr. Jones, but I don't think he's been in one. Even though he was going to be an incredible host for Jeopardy, but apparently he decided no. He decided to really decline and have two hosts side by side. You know, do one episode each, and I think one of them was what the name was John Cummings, or maybe Ryan Jennings. I think it was Ryan Jennings, if I'm right, but can't recall. Alright guys, let's pause for a minute. We found a new ruined summon, pretty much runic summon. It's called the Rampaging Ibex. The thing about this one, guys, it summons a spectral to riot and charge into enemies. I'm going to quit that one. So we can use that also as an upgrade, so that's interesting. It's something to occupy to work on. Also, guys, we also have as we switch gears, the new Fast X official big game trailer. I did not see it, but the thing about this one, guys, is it goes on to state the following: the Fast X, the 10th and final film of the Fast and Furious saga, as it launches the final chapters of one of the most storied and popular global franchises, which it really is. Now in its third decade, guys, and still going strong, with the same core cast, characters, as it where it began. Now I don't know if Jason Momoa, guys, will be taking over as Brian O'Connor, which I don't think the people would find it funny or find it out of any jokes, rather. I mean, that's why there's only one Paul Walker, and that's him, you know. I mean, he's been doing a good job playing himself as a cop, you know, just coming out of the Dom's family, and that's really gather around and take a lot of excitement and also a lot of racing, little extra, and also plenty of romanticness too. Probably some size comedy while we're at it. Once again, Jason Momoa is pretty much a new addition in the Fast franchise to make it its last ride with Vin Diesel, Marcel Rodriguez, Joan Brewster, John Cena. But you guys understand, him and Ric Flair or pretty much have a combined total of 32 championships and the World Wrestling Entertainment. What's exactly what they do. So, I mean, that's why you've got John Cena, 60-time world champion, and then you've got the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. So, what's Fast X, guys, is coming in probably within the next few months. I can see that doing impressive. But it all depends what you guys really expect between Fast X. I mean, do you guys think Jason Momoa in this Fast and Furious 10 movie should be name with Brie Larson? I mean, I'm not sure if it should be or not, but it all depends what all of us as fans really think. I stopped watching Fast and Furious after number 8. I do exactly, guys, have number 9 just to sell for it on my phone, but I mean, I did watch quite a bit, but I mean, Fast 9 was really good. I mean, I didn't watch most of it, but I've heard it got some pretty good reviews. Which you guys understand, I really did. Just really jump out of hands and also have a lot of applause and hands with a lot of anything else is more extreme on it, but I don't know. I mean, Fast X, if it says a 10 out of 10, that's going to get a big nominee, pretty much down the road. But I don't think it'll be better than. It may be better than Mario, but I don't think we're going to call Mario Brothers out of that ticket. Pretty much out of that conversation. So it's going to be a matter of time. But I mean, we've got some big movies that we really need to watch out for. We've got Fast X, we've got Super Mario Brothers, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, and also, yes, guys, the final installment for Harrison Ford, and that is Indiana Jones: The Dial of Destiny. But that's going to be fun. And another movie too, guys, that's going to be interesting and very beefy is the Flash trailer. The official big game teaser trailer. I mean, I've heard that's going to be awesome too. You know, the answer is yes, guys. Final answer. And to be honest, that movie, guys, is still slated to come out on June 16th, which is exactly 1 week, pretty much 2 weeks after. I think before or after Transformers comes out. I mean, I can see them getting some big amount of millions. But I don't think it's going to surpass any other, pretty much like anything else, but I don't know, I don't know, guys. It's pretty much any percent deal, if we look at it. I mean, you've got the biggest size movies that we cannot wait for. But it does showcase, guys, Batman, played by Michael Keaton, as he makes his big return as the man in the rubber suit. He's been rocking and rolling since the very first Batman, so he has a lot of credit. I mean, even though he's set nearly 72 now, you know, and Ezra Miller as pretty much anything else to really enjoy. But not only Michael Keaton will be in it, you also have the other one. You've got Ben Affleck too. And I obviously think, guys, that as I mentioned this in the past, that Robert Pattinson is pretty much on top of that list. You know, that's to be. My love and I were talking about it in the past, back when we saw the Batman last year, pretty much this past March, and you know, we've never seen Robert Pattinson as Batman be a little more darker than coming out of the Twilight franchise or any movie that's pretty much worthwhile if you guess it. Probably have to answer it towards the question, but honestly, Robert Pattinson he's got most of the time. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff in the world. He really does. I mean, ever since he took the Batman / Bruce Wayne role, he's been looking at. He did a wonderful job during the time period. What's his book, guys, is coming back in the next 2 years with the Batman Part 2 today. So I don't think anything else has to be above average or anything. But I mean, if we talk about the best actors that have ever voiced Batman, Ben Affleck, guys, is interesting, just the name. Val Kilmer is good as a 63-year-old actor. Which I don't think anybody else in the world would replace these actors. Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer. George Clooney is. I mean, he didn't all make Batman look like a badass, and Batman and Robin with Chris O'Donnell, but I mean, I still consider giving him average credit, pretty much for the entire Batman franchise. But the ones that are in the top of the food chain is Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and also Robert Pattinson. Which I think Robert Pattinson is number one, pretty much in my opinion. But Ezra Miller, guys, in The Flash in that role, I think this movie is going to be exciting to see how that's going to bring the expertise. So, but other than that, yeah, well, let's see what happens from there. I mean, The Flash is coming out very soon, so that's going to be exciting and fantastic. Now, back to Isaiah News, guys. As you guys can see, Batman actor Ben Affleck, he was recently working at Dunkin' Donuts, Walter White and Jess Brinkman, guys, were selling popcorners. Popcorners, guys, or something about popcorn. I mean, everybody loves popcorn with butter, maybe a little bit of spice to it. Everyone wants to go movie in theaters. But there's, like I said, guys, there's tons of movies to look at. And there's also people coming out of Twitter, like, say, Pepsi, Ben Affleck, other actors, and pretty much talking about the two. I mean, just to talk about the popcorners and Dunkin' Donuts being worked by Ben Affleck. But we all know, guys, Ben Affleck will be. He will be in, guys, in The Flash with Ezra Miller and Michael Keaton. So I know that Liam Neeson still wants to play a main villain, pretty much down the road, but I don't think anything else is going to be smothered. Which I don't think it's going to be walking into a thriller, or into a slaughter rather, but we'll pretty much have a score to settle. So it could be anything right in hand. But we'll see how it really comes in. Now another exciting trailer, guys, to watch out for. It's a movie that's coming out in the next 2 to 3 weeks off the bat. It's a big game teaser trailer, guys, for the new Creed 3. And Adonis, and the one that plays the son of Apollo Creed, guys, is coming back. And the thing about this trailer, guys, for Creed 3, it goes on to state the following quote. After dominating the boxing world, Adonis Creed, guys, played by Michael B. Jordan, that's looking good for a change, has been thriving in both his 2 careers, guys. His boxing career and his family life, which is very important to look at it. When a childhood friend, guys, and a former boxing protege, Damien, guys, played by Jonathan Majors, he resurfaces after serving a long sentence, guys, in what do you call it, prison. He is eager to prove that when he deserves his spot in the ring. As a face-off between both of them comes between former friends, it's more than just one fight to begin. To settle the score, guys, Adonis must do one thing. He needs to put his future on the line to battle Damien, a fighter that has nothing left to lose. So basically, guys, Adonis is fighting somebody that he has nothing to lose to take out of efforts. And I will say, guys, Jonathan Majors, I think it's been in other good movies before he got started with Creed 3, but and I know everybody's going to be saying, probably a couple of you guys in the chat saying, then that you would rather have Sylvester Stallone return as Rocky. But I mean, the answer is no to him. I mean, for him to answer that, I mean, he would probably say no out of respect with the entire franchise. So to be honest, he's not coming back as a manager. But he was only in the first 2 movies, if you guys look at it right now. But I mean, that's why he's getting much more in age, just like everybody else with John Vandermeer, Robert De Niro, and also Joe Pesci. But Joe Pesci, guys, did celebrate his 80. He turned 80 years old last week, so he's. I mean, there's a bit of a rumor that, I mean, not much of a rumor at all, probably a little bit if you ask it, or pretty much have a request rather for it. But I think what we're looking at today is, I mean, there's a rumor that he may be coming back as one of the main villains towards the Home Alone reboot. If he does that one more time, I mean, I don't think anything else will be out of his level. I mean, he's been doing some good movies like oh crap, guys, what is it? You've got My Cousin Vinny with him, Ralph Macchio with.
Yeah.
It's coming out of Cobra Kai and also the Karate Kid before. What's up, John Vlog? Make a love shout out, brother. How you doing? Welcome back to our 388 mods and our followers. How's it going today, sir? On a Monday morning. So as guys, I mean, I guess Rocky is not going to be in it. I mean, no players at all in return, but I mean, he's got some move. I mean, he's already. I mean, he's got a movie. I mean, he's got a TV show series that he's doing right now. He's. I mean, he's got himself doing. So guys, I don't think it's the Smartin. I mean, that's Smartin. I forgot what the name of the Netflix series is, but he's going to be doing season 2 on this one TV show soon. But I don't even know the name of it. I mean, yes, I do, but half of the time I don't. But I mean, Sylvester Stallone has a lot of respect in the world when it comes to TV shows or movies. Also, guys, he also has Expendables 4, which I believe it's going to be the last one between the entire people, between Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I believe Bruce Willis as well.
Guess I'm still
And
getting
we'll
the
see
hang
what
of this
happens.
here.
If there's anything else we can vote. We'll have a lot of
Where are we
acceptance and
My
greatness.
mother
We'll
recorded
see.
her visions, or prophecies.
Alright guys, next up, plus a go of Steel, for good measure. Why the Flash needs 2 versions, guys, of the Batman to save the day. I mean, you've got Michael Keaton on the left, and then you've got Ben Affleck on the right. What's both of these guys?
Where are your parents?
Man, Batman look like a badass
there.
how
I know
to
you have a lot of questions,
do martial arts,
but
kind of like
this okay?
I'm sorry.
kind of like the Flash, kind of like any DC hero you guys can think of, or any TV show actor. You've got Darren Polidecki coming out Supernatural.
Got it.
The same with Jensen Ackles and
Let's go!
Chuck Norris as Walker. But both of them did excitingly well. They pretty much had a lot of experience until he took the role. Played by Darren Polidecki, guys, also from the Gilmore Girls as Dean. This really take a lot of comforts, but to see these two as Batman, you know, Michael Keaton on one side, and then you've got Ben Affleck on the other side. You guys already recall that Ben Affleck has a average experience, after Michael Keaton has a lot of stuff in the world for it. I mean, Michael Keaton was the very first one to voice Batman before or after Adam West passed away. I mean, he voiced Batman back in the 1960s as a TV series.
Champion.
Michael Caine was the butler as Alfred. And I don't know who played the,
Help me
maybe you
with
guys
this?
can think about it for
Sure.
as much as you want. But, you guys already recall who played, the butler in the Batman series? I mean, you've got,
Okay, now you.
well, Chris O'Donnell played as Robin, as far as I know, between Batman and Robin and also Batman Forever. Was Chris O'Donnell got first introduced by it, so it all depends between any variety. Pretty much it tells all has something to have something special and incredible.
That's Evie's medallion.
Well guys, next up is the big game teaser trailer. It's called Air.
What?
Pretty much Air guys of Nike, if I'm right.
Okay.
So, the thing about this movie, guys, as 2 big name actors, is it pretty much cooperate. Now, the thing we look at Air, guys, it's pretty much an Air Jordans, pretty much coming out of the rookie, Michael Jordan, and having the Nike basketball vision, pretty much in the world of sports and basketball. The thing about this movie, guys, it's about the Air Jordan brand that Ben Affleck plays as. But not just him, too.
I can slow down.
So the ones that are in this movie, guys, this is gonna be, I mean, I can see this movie doing average. Probably something a bit better. You've got Matt Damon, guys, Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman, Chris Messina, Matthew Maham, Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans, guys, has been around for a long time. So he's a nice actor, too. J.M. Mayer, guys, Julius Tendon, Chris Tucker, guys, which Chris Tucker is going to be with Jackie Chan next year for the final Rush Hour movie. Which we don't know what the full title is going to be. I mean, I don't think it needs a hell of a title to begin with, but I mean, after Rush Hour 4 is done, you know, I'm not sure what these 2 actors will be doing. That's something we don't know for sure. Nobody can vote.
We don't want you to get
But I
lost
do
in
talk
that.
about basketball, guys, as a phenom. And also, guys, Viola Davis. That's coming up, guys, on Amazon Studios and exclusively in theaters. 23 days, guys, before Star Wars Jedi Survivor starts arriving for the PS5. And that release date, guys, is April 5th. So, I mean, there's been 2 movies that, I mean, I believe it is exactly the 3rd movie for Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They know each other very well. You've got Dogma, Good Will Hunting, and now this movie, you know? I mean, Ben Affleck has that movie coming in, and also The Flash. And he's also going to be working on The Accountant 2 with Anna Kendrick.
I already knew the path.
And I think all of us should believe that J.K. Simmons is coming back down the road too. So it all depends
Well, then you should know
if he's going to be
Martino.
doing any more acting, but to really summon otherwise. Well guys, we have another tutorial today. It's called Summon Falcon. The thing about this ability, we can hold the square button guys to summon Anger's Boda's Spirit Falcon, but unleashing a powerful giant magic.
It's usually not so lively around here.
Guess I'm just lucky.
Nah.
I think it's just going to get the summon guys. I think she is. So it's a good thing guys that these two are helping each other out. That way Kratos doesn't have to acknowledge the facts on it. Well, we'll take it. We will extremely take it, guys, like anything else. Gets this, there you go. But other than that, guys, the Super Bowl always normally stands and delivers big movie trailers. And also, a little bit of The Last of Us. So, some to really correspond and take pretty much a lot of encouragement and plenty of good comments and awesomeness. So we'll see. Guys, and also have the special look today. The special look trailer, guys, of Disney 100. As Disney's been around for 100 years, ever since 1922. Pretty much the finest TV shows, the finest movies. If you guys remember when you guys were kids, pretty much just really enjoying the fun event, the thrill ride, making one last ride, or pretty much something roller coaster ride. Let me jump on this. Yeah, guys, it's been around since back in the 1920s now. So, you guys remember watching TV shows, movies, and there's a lot of comedy, saving the world and whatnot, and some are not to really coming out of pretty much anything else more worthy on it, but let's really stick around and have something more fortunate. So 100 years, guys, is really good between Disney. Next up, guys, welcome to the village of Minato. It's got some check out the new story trailer for the new Wild Hearts. I think it's just a game, which it is. Now the thing about this trailer, guys, it's coming out on February 17th for the following consoles: the PS5, Xbox Series, and also on Steam. As this article goes on to state the following. This game, guys, is an upcoming hunting game set in a fantasy world, guys. That's usually inspired by the feudal Japan. Well, all of us can enter a village to help you protect the people of Azuma. All of us can learn more, guys, about the Wild Heart story. Yutsi and others. It will be cruel, guys, to your survival against the fearsome Kimono. Kimono, guys, it's not really strange. But I will say, guys, the game may sound good at its length. I mean, and since it's going to be not much of a strategy, then I can see that something to really look into. But we'll see. So that's something to really think about, guys, if we're looking at it. Pretty much have something smooth, something warm. Hopefully better than average, but something with pretty much major high but something minor. Well, guys, next up, he's keen to see how their philosophies match up. He's got to see Don's Amazers, who will be in Creed 3, guys, with Michael B. Jordan on March 3rd. We have a new reason, guys. It's called Anger Boda's Treehouse. Go ahead, pretty much exploration on it, and pretty much take a little more experience and advantage.
I've been wanting to see it again.
As guys can see, actor Jonathan Majors wants Robert Downey Jr. guys to reprise his role as Iron Man and Avengers number 5. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. guys may say yes or may say no, but honestly, I mean, he wants to talk about if Robert Downey Jr. wants to come back as Iron Man again. I mean, I think there's still going to be an Iron Man 4, if I may or may not be mistaken, but, I mean, 9 times out of 10, does Robert Downey Jr. want to have an opportunity to return as Iron Man, guys, in the new Avengers, the Kang Dynasty? I mean, I mean, apparently, guys, that makes us what find this interesting between both. If Robert Downey Jr. guys does come back or not. I mean, me personally, I would like to see him have something interesting with Jonathan Majors, if he does so or not. I mean, most of us already recall and understand that Robert Downey Jr. was about done with Iron Man after the efforts of Avengers Endgame and Iron Man 3. And I think Iron Man 4 still needs to happen or wants to happen, but it all depends if Robert Downey Jr. wants to be convinced or wants to have one more run as Iron Man. I mean, nobody can take control without pretty much the actor himself. I mean, that's why he has some pretty good luck when it comes to acting. So I think it would be a surprise. But we'll see what happens and see what he wants to do with his career on it.
Hey!
Oh, guys, we got Loki here.
Whoa, you're okay.
He's doing a little bit of scratching one of our characters, but something more may.
Look at me.
Alright, guys, next up. This is a travesty. As much like Prime developers, guys, as they already criticized the remaster for not crediting the original team. But for the people that made Metroid, guys, they deserve a lot of credit in the world. They really do. Was glad to see Metroid Prime Remastered just came out last week. And honestly, yeah, it did. It's only been out on the Switch since last week. I'm pretty sure we got a good standard review as we look at it. And to really take a lot of experience or summarization. But we'll see what happens.
It's okay.
The original team deserves any credit in the world between Metroid, PlayStation,
Don't worry
or
about it.
Microsoft.
Happens to
Anything else that's more to develop a remaster, the regular team deserves good respect and experience in return. So that's something to really look at for a change.
This is the only way things turn out.
Alright, guys, next up, arriving tomorrow, guys, which tomorrow's Valentine's Day, the launch trailer for Wanted Dead, DEAD. I don't think I'm gonna check that out, guys, but it is a third-person action game.
Forget about that now.
Where you pretty much play a member of the zombie unit.
Forget
So that's
those-
something to really take the good taste and have a nice look. So that's to be something to be fine with
really
or not
comes
have any
powers that you don't
pretty much
understand yet.
below average or Down syndrome. Well, guys, for our 388 mods on our followers today, Justice
You
deserves.
can help me with something.
Get ready.
I'll teach you.
And top stories today, guys, on a Monday morning. The Super Mario Brothers movies, guys, that's coming out on April 7th or April 8th, which, well, let me know you're looking to go see the Mario movie soon. That's coming out on, the 7th or 8th, guys, of April. And it's an ad, guys, for the Super Mario Brothers plumbing. You've got Mario in the driver's seat, then you've got Luigi in pretty much the front seat. Now, guys, now we want to help design stuff with her. What Kratos is doing his own thing after the confrontation with his son. That would be Artemis. So that's something to really look at too.
I need your help with this.
Actually, we just got done checking that out today. But I will say, guys, the Mario movie is going to be outstanding. Pretty much not delirious or pretty much some sort of a gimmick, but something to really stand out. But it should be
Here, follow me.
something to look at when we get a
Where are we
chance.
We're gonna get some food, plant some seeds, my everyday stuff. But
Well, guys, we
first,
got a little more extra trailers, so let's go ahead and run them all down for you guys. The first 388 mods and our exciting, wonderful, awesome creators. As you guys can see from Tom Marks today, so far Wild Hearts, guys, it's some similar compared to Monster Hunter in return, but very much, guys, very fun as it is. You guys see Wild Arms is getting review in progress right now. I will say, guys, this game has already been out, I believe, pretty much as we speak between all of us here. So, basically, guys, I think we're probably going to have the score in a couple of days on the 16th. I will say, guys, for all of us this morning, I would maybe say Wild Hearts is going to be interesting. To see how that's going to point out between the entire gameplay, the entire graphics, and have something more soothing.
Nice to
And
meet
something to have good flexibility. So, I don't think anything else is gonna win the parade.
She's a big girl.
Which I don't think. If I had to guess what score the game is going to get, I would probably say over a 7. Pretty much over 7.5, but I can see that one, guys, being a good game. I think so, because
Ganga.
it's not going to remain absolutely nothing but
So,
a lot of exploration to look at.
Guess you know about the whole.
If
champion
we
of-
look at a pretty nice game, like Wild Hearts, I mean, it might be a little more delightful, and have some
okay,
smooth,
good.
warm experience.
Sure.
So we'll see, guys, and see what I can really relate to it. Well, guys, for those of you that are going to be watching John Wick 4 coming up, guys will look for more John Wick Chapter
Where did you
4
say we were going?
covers, guys,
We need to
at this
collect some
week's
fruit.
IGN
If we
The
follow
Fan
the
Fest.
river, we should find
It's
some.
John Wick Heads, guys, by actor Keanu Reeves. He has the Paris, guys, an exclusive new poster. It's coming out of Jam Vizoda today, or Vizoda. So you guys see we're writing something. We are writing a... I'm not sure what we're writing, but I'm guessing it's a little extra comfortable.
Silence.
If you guys want to talk about it for a minute, but
Okay.
it's not so bad. But I think it's pretty much good looking. It's like my partner still wants me to learn to ride a horse down the road. Once we get married after engagement, after we have the fam one-on-one. I mean, that's something to think about too. I mean, my partner will be going back to horseback riding, as far as I know, for this year. I'm not a horseback riding person. I'm not, but maybe riding a horse for the first time if I get a chance. It'd be something to really look at.
Who's it for?
But I don't know.
Wolves gotta eat, don't they?
Oh, I'm guessing it's got to be a size wolf.
They're called green bulbs. My
Oh,
mother
green
made me
bulbs,
eat one
okay.
every day. Or
That's
string.
interesting. But more to
They
really
taste
hang
terrible.
balance and
Seems like
have
they
something
work,
not
though.
strange. Now, while on Hearts, guys, we'll get a game review in a couple of days, guys, on the 16th already. Guys, I'm checking out the beginning of the new EA Originals Monster Hunting title, guys. By watching the 24 minutes of Wild Hearts today. I watched against Wild Hearts. It's going to be interesting. You guys can also check out before the ending of the video today for the very first ever, guys.
Excuse me?
The first kimono fight. But I think that should be good too. I won't say, like I said, guys, the game I can see should be good, but I don't know. But if it's already here for PS5, guys, I may wait or I may not. So we'll see what happens, guys. But
Got it.
24 minutes is something to really
You
think
take care of
about
them?
if you look at
I
it.
do. They're
So
good friends.
Can't wait to meet more of them.
I can see, I can hopefully see, guys, that game being a good review. But we'll see in once. Alright, guys, next up. But MW2, guys, Modern Warfare 2 of Call of Duty today,
How many more
still
of these
holds
bits
the
do you
top
need?
spot.
You in a hurry?
It's a
to
Dead Space
No,
remake.
I just
Well, it's basically, guys, the best-selling new game
apparently.
ever since this past month, guys, of January of the United States as we speak. I want to say, guys, both of these games are extremely good. But just to name a few, Madden 23, guys, was number 3. Fire Emblem Engage is number 5. 2022 Game of the Year, Elden Ring, number 6, was not so bad. God of War Ragnarok, guys, at number 8. And The Last of Us Part 1, guys, number 11. So that's something interesting. And also, guys, number 19. One of the best games of all time for the PS5 is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Really good game, guys. I really enjoyed the fun of it. As I think about it, and it was very soothing and very heartwarming. Alright, guys, we'll see if there's anything else. There is not. And finally, guys, for our 388 mods and exciting followers on a Monday morning, you finally can consider yourselves news. I don't think I'm going to want to tell you guys that video, but pretty much better than nothing today. Guys, I have a call. My highest likes is 808. And over 6 years on YouTube, currently. Over 4 years on YouTube. Highest likes, guys, is 808. Mods, 1,478. And mods, 388. We got another 6 to 11 minutes plus, guys. Since there's really not much going on a Monday. Like I said earlier this morning, guys, I've got a I've got a job interview tonight around 4:15, and I don't think I'm doing much of anything after that. But my friend wants me to come down for 3 hours tonight, between 6 to 9. And I told her, I said, quote, I would tell her how my interviews went, pretty much from today and tomorrow. But I may as well get this out of my system, guys. As your amazing, popular host of all time, the Titanic guys, and that's me, Zach Dawson. So I have 2 more interviews starting tomorrow morning at 11. I think all of us can believe. Do you guys think I should get an episode of The Last of Us Part 1 tomorrow? Pretty much in the morning. Remember guys, I'm not going back to work until Wednesday. That's one day before I get my new tech for YouTube Premium. My phone's getting that pay, and I believe Amazon's coming in as well. But I don't see that being absolutely nothing. But Premium guys is going to be running out on the 22nd of next week. I've been doing a solid job with that and paying my phone bill in advance. But I pay my phone bill, guys, pretty much the first week or every second week in advance. YouTube Premium, 22nd every month in advance as well. What's up, sweetness? What's up, happy family? Get those likes out there, guys, please. About 388 mods on our followers. What's up, sweetness? Making love shout out. How you doing? Hey, Booze, it's Dick Grayson. Great job in the chat. I love you, and also go get him, Tiger, and good luck. Oh, thank you, sweetness. Are you busy tonight? I mean, I just learned that, that's a really informal quick. I just learned that, when my ride was not on the list, I'm like, you know, one of them called me in ever since this past weekend. And during that time, there was nothing else to really strive or take advantage of. But like I said, guys, there's really not much going on tonight. I thought I would get this new episode of God of War Ragnarok out of the way this morning. And then tomorrow, if I had to guess what the next stream's going to be. If I had to guess, guys, since I don't have to leave tomorrow till 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, I think I'm going to buy some time and give you guys a new episode of The Last of Us Part 1. But you guys will not see me live stream on Wednesday, though. So, my answer on Wednesday, overall, since I will be back at work at the factory, is I will not be live streaming Wednesday, after tomorrow. But so, my answer is yes, you guys will have The Last of Us Part 1 tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. And then after Wednesday, I'll be back Thursday. After work the same way. To get Mafia, a new episode. It's every Thursday and Fridays as well. So, yeah. So I'm gonna pick up, guys, in the next 6 hours now. So, actually, just about 5 hours in return. That's why I told the staff pretty much from the factory this past week, that I was not gonna be back until pretty much within the next day or two. But as been confirmed, guys, I pretty much bought myself some extra time for tonight and tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna be leaving around 11 o'clock after the chat tomorrow. So the answer is yes, guys. So no worries or comprehension. Plus my throat, guys, has been hurting quite a bit. I was at Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, guys, and I had 2 hot chocolates. Pretty much had a couple items that I had in return, and I was there since yesterday in the morning towards almost 4 o'clock last night. Pretty much during the early evening. So it all depends. We'll see what we can really disguise in front of it. But Sweetness, do you need some relaxation tonight? Even though we've already had, like, what do you call it? Ever since we only had, like, nearly an hour and a half. Even though we did watch a little bit of the Super Bowl last night. I mean, what's your honest opinion? Well, guys, we collected beat scraps for 10, and Force Iron for 6. Now, the thing I look at Wild Hearts, guys, I think it's probably going to be different than one game in general that we're looking at, and that would be Monster Hunter Rise. But there's been some really good things about that, too. It really is. But since we got a couple minutes plus, guys, towards 5 minutes plus now, after this, guys, next stream will probably... I will be back here tomorrow as well, same time, same channel in the morning. So I can give you guys 95 plus of the popularity for The Last of Us Part 1. So, there's a possibility I will stream tomorrow in the morning. Pretty much early in the morning as I normally do. So The Last of Us Part 1, guys, will be tomorrow. It's every Tuesday and Wednesdays, 95 plus. And then no live stream Wednesday. But almost likely, guys, a new episode of Mafia on Thursday. So I probably will get her pay after this past Saturday, after the last 2 days. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see where we're at. We're going to wrap things up in a second, guys. We're going to go to this one objective platform. But everything has been caught up, guys. Had to get a couple of calls to arrange, and pretty much told a member of, pretty much through job management. Pretty much called not once but twice, but decided to get one or two things out of the way precisely. So, okay, let's see what we got real quick. I guess we could probably just circle around it and then see if there's anything else to give to Gab. Okay, guys, let's go and hold on. We already just got one or two skills upgraded for Artemis this morning. Pretty much go through today, but that pretty much says it all right there. So, let's go up here. And I think we're gonna wrap things up in just a short minute.
Wait,
Plus, guys.
Are you talking to me or the app?
Remember, guys, God of War Ragnarok is every 3 to 4 days a week. So that's gonna wrap everything up today, guys, on a Monday morning. Usually, like I said, I don't usually I would be at work at the factory, pretty much on a Monday morning, but I'm off. I'm officially off today and tomorrow prior to job interviews. So I got one around 4:15 to almost 4:15 tonight, and then I'm off for anything after that. So after this, since we're wrapping up, guys, next stream, I will be back. I will be back tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. You guys will have The Last of Us Part 1 for 95 plus. See where we're at between. Way after the efforts with David and get something going between Joel and Ellie. So I would expect, guys, to have some extra popularity. So I don't see that being out of the program or any other persuasion or anything else to really acknowledge between views and beliefs or any other pretty much salutation or anything. But at least I got a couple of things out of business earlier today, just to get it out of the way and have something pretty much ponder, respond, and more common, more collective, guys, outstanding, awesome, and more popular as it is. But if you guys want to catch more God of War Ragnarok, every 3 to 4 days a week, I think new episode of God of War Ragnarok will be once again next week as we look at it right now. But I will try to keep you guys info and posted and see where we're at for the most part. But I will be back in the morning tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll give you guys 95 plus on The Last of Us Part 1. And then no live stream on Tuesday. Actually, no live stream on Wednesday. So I'll be back at the factory by then. And we'll see what happens and see if there's anything else to really select. And have any good standard results. Better to be an aggressive or more to occupy a different way. But you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And knowledge is power. We'll be meet and greet, guys, new community members, new companions, one at a time. Get a look at me, guys, your favorite popular host of all time. And that's one and only, guys, me, Jack Dawson. The most popular name of all time, guys, since day one, from Titanic only. Not any other movie to go futuristic, or anything else to really jeopardize to come right in hand. Never give up, guys, never surrender, stay awesome and creative, and also be seen, but not heard. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new companions, guys, with our 388 mods and our exciting, wonderful companions, all we need to do, guys, is follow and share and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. With tons of popularity, guys, comments, support, giving each other a thumbs up every time. and pretty much adding somebody together. Pretty much fill itself up and get itself together with our popular community at all times. Now, while we're at it, if you guys have an account on Twitter, guys can send me out and follow me on Twitter. Find me, guys, your popular host of all time, Jack Dawson, of course. You guys might recall, coming up this July, it'll be 5 years, pretty much of the month of July coming up as we speak today. And also on July 30th will be year number 7 on YouTube. Me, guys, Jack Dawson. So it'll be 7 years by then, but that's going to be fortunate, but outstanding and more incredible as it is. It's going to be awesome, guys, to really see how that's going to ponder, and pretty much saying anything else in return. But anyway, guys, we'll see what happens. We'll have nothing else to have pretty much any pondering or any surrendering. But I'll give you guys info and post it and see where we're at for the most part. So for now, guys, it's been over 4 years I've been on Twitter, and over lucky 6 years, guys, on YouTube. And we're loving I. You heard me right, guys. 2,193 days. 2193, guys, between my love and I. There's really not much going on tonight, guys, after my interview. The first one's going to be Goodwill, pretty much late afternoon today. And then the other two is going to be my Subway family and also Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow. So that's going to be first or second thing in the morning after the chat's done tomorrow. So that's going to be the awesome way to do it, guys. Same time, same channel. All you guys got to do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. Just follow and share, guys. Send me out and follow me. Check me out, guys. Jack Dawson. Your most wonderful, creative, popular name. More fantastic name of all time. Only from Titanic, guys, but not anything else to duplicate, or much more to exercise it or on it. You guys also have an account on Instagram. Check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus, over 2 years plus on this account. We have been also on social media on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want like, support, comments, views, and watch hours, getting over 4K follow. Actually, let me try to spell that correct way. You guys need over, pretty much in a good way. About 388 months in our followers, guys. You guys really need. By the time you accept super chats, singles, and thanks to be monetized, you guys need over 4K watch hours and 1K followers pretty much in hand. Pretty much indeed, too. So you guys can accept donations as much as you want, and as long as what kind of good comments, pretty much good comments, good or bad, whatever's good for everybody else for our 388 months in our followers. But what makes it stupid, guys, is doing AdSense is step one. To keep your monetization going, which I obviously think, guys, it's a serious matter. But people can make cash when it comes to AdSense. So basically, I'm still stuck on it, and I have to wait till early March for that. So I don't think Neil Quinn Bell knows something about AdSense. But baby, I'm pretty sure I told you about it for the last couple months. Just to really see what I can go against and cooperate for a change. So that's been, it hasn't been exactly a problem, but everybody had to do it. But that's why everybody gets one chance per month. Pretty much every month, so. But other than that, guys, we'll see what happens, have results, and more to update, and also anything else that's not even travesty. But if you guys want help and popularity, check out Kevin, guys. The best way for you to check him out. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week. I love this guy. He's very loving, caring, awesome, and very, very talented as well. Also, guys, my second rows, Hana and Sorty. And above 24/7, guys, it's the most creative creator of all time. The one and only Runny Egg. RUNNY. RUNNY, guys. EZZ. Runny Egg, guys, is awesome. He's fantastic. He's good on mic. I love this guy. He's a really swell guy. He's awesome. He's tremendous. Pretty much better than nothing either, guys. Kevin's awesome. I've been around him. He's been around this awesome community for a long time, you know. I've been Kevin for the past couple of years. But that's why I've known my future fiance guys for over 14. Pretty much with anything else, having an awesome milestone and achievement as well. But just remember, guys, as always, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, and knowledge is power, guys. Where we meet and greet exciting new fun people. With your favorite popular host, guys, me, Zach Dawson from Titanic, with our 388 mods and our followers. That was very important, guys. Shoutouts are the best way to meet and greet new people with our awesome public community. And you guys can vote on Land at 44 and Sailor Moon at 1. We'll give you guys info and posted, depending on what my love and I really practice. I mean, if we practice very soon, I think our ass is going to have no problem. I think we're going to be unstoppable once we get to the town show in the next 2 months now. But we'll see what happens, guys. More to cooperate and to really stand much more tall. But more importantly, guys, with our 388 mods and our followers, and in our popular community today, as we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, media apps, me, guys, Zach Dawson from Titanic, and that's me, guys, the popular host on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it. I will see you guys. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. You guys will get the Valentine's Day episode of The Last of Us Part 1 tomorrow in the morning. I got an interview. I pretty much have an interview thing a little after 4 o'clock today, so I'm just going to ponder around for a while and pretty much get something done with my emulators, maybe just pretty much relax and pretty much not expose anything, but if anything comes up, guys, we'll give you guys info and posted. We're awesome, popular, and outstanding. But you guys have a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day for all of us here tomorrow. And I will be back tomorrow morning, guys. Same time, same channel. You guys will have The Last of Us Part 1 for 95 plus. But we're going to make sure the popularity stays tall. But no live stream Wednesday, guys, as I'll be back at the factory on to work the same way. But never give up, guys. Never surrender. Stay awesome, creative, popular, and outstanding, and incredible. Also, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay awesome and creative, and more popular with our 388 mods and our followers. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, guys, for The Last of Us Part 1 for 95 plus. Same time, same channel, guys. Same bad time, and same channel also. Until then, guys, be careful, stay awesome, and more popular. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning, guys. Same time, same channel for 95 plus on The Last of Us Part 1. It's going to be way before 11 tomorrow morning, guys. So I have to settle through it. And I will see you guys till then. And I will see you guys